We're going to find out if camellia seeds that have been in my refrigerator for the last year and a half, will they germinate? I collected these seeds in the fall of 2017 and it's now April of 2019. So they've been in this Ziploc bag with a damp paper towel for over 18 months. I'm going to soak them in water for 24 hours to try to soften up the outer shell, and then I'll plant them tomorrow and we'll see if they germinate. The seeds have been soaking for almost 24 hours, and one thing that I noticed right away when I put the seeds in the water was that the majority of the seeds sank, but some of them floated. I'm going to break one of the ones that floated apart with a pair of pliers, and it is hollow. So the floating seeds are no good. I'm going to take those hollow ones out. I'll just show the ones that sank. I have about a 2-inch thick layer of pine bark mulch in this seed tray. I'm going to pour the water off of the seeds, spread them out across the mulch, and then put a thin layer across the top, just enough to cover the seeds. I'm going to water them in. I'm going to keep this seed tray on a table on my back porch. I'll put it out in the sun for a few hours a day, and hopefully in about a month or so, we should see some seedlings popping up. So now we wait. 6 weeks later, we have success. As you can see, those camellia seeds stored in my refrigerator for 18 months, they germinated. Let's take one of them up and check out the roots. Now, camellia seeds, when they germinate in the wild, in the ground, they send a taproot straight down, and you can see that taproot right here. What we're going to find with this, because the tray is so shallow, that taproot will have gone down as far as it could, which is right there. Then it hit the bottom of the tray and cut over to the side. Then it spun around and did this little swirly action here. But that's a good, healthy root. So when I transplant this one and all the others into small pot, I'll trim a little bit off the end of each root. Cutting it off will inspire the plant to send out little fibrous roots, just like you see right here. This one will have no problem surviving. So let's check out one more. I'm sure we're going to find the same thing. And we do. It went down as far as it could and then cut over to the side. So now I know, and we know, that you can store camellia seeds for at least 18 months in the refrigerator with a damp paper towel, and those seeds will remain viable. You can store them that way if you need to, or if you choose to. So now I need about 75 small pots to transfer these seedlings to. As they grow, I'll progressively move them up to larger pots, and at some point they will mature and bloom. That's years from now, but I'm going to follow that whole process in another video, so look for that in about 5 years. And last thing, let's check out the camellia where I got most of these seeds from, because it is absolutely loaded with seed pods again. Every year it produces seed pods, so let's check that out. Now, if you don't know what a seed pod looks like on a Camellia japonica, this is it. Looks kind of like a green apple. And this plant is absolutely loaded with seed pods, just like it is every year. I stopped counting when I reached 75. These will start to turn brown. That's when I'll pull them off the plant, split them open, and I'll take the seeds out, put them in a Ziploc bag again with a wet paper towel, and put them in my refrigerator to be planted at a later date. And because this camellia produces so many seeds every year, there are literally hundreds of seedlings underneath it that have sown naturally. I could dig all of these up and put them in pots as well. So that's it. That's a little bit about storing and sowing camellia seeds. Look for more camellia videos in the future, and thanks for watching.